Game, so thank you. Well, now we're coming with Outer Blues, with Blues Brothers with White Hat. So that's gonna be awesome.
Author Blues Brothers, all right.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you very much, TMR, for that very interesting and very awful block game. We've got so much to do before our next game, you guys. Got to continue telling about prizes. Got some incentives to plug here. Got donations to read. Let me see. Last when I left off, I was reading about prizes, so I'm going to continue with that. Let's see. We've got a lot of these are time limited to the block we are in right now. So anytime you make a donation, make sure to check on your donation page. Got some lovely rowdy members in the audience. Thank you for that. Because you'll be able to see what prizes are currently active that you can be put in a drawing for. So we've got a 3D printed Bubsy figurine for a $15 donation. We've got an Apu plush doll related to this last run we just had for just a $5 donation. We've got the At Games Genesis Flashback console for $15. The Awful Block AGDQ banner, which you've got to donate $50 for, but I've seen these banners, and they are super, super high quality. LLK designed most of the art for these. They look really, really great. I've got a Homer Simpson Mr. Fitness figurine, an Octodad tie. Both of those are $10. This B-Book, Bad Translation Video Games, a book about video game translation that is also awful, for $10. And a Waluigi Ouija board for $25. So again, check those out when you make your donations. You'll be able to see them come up on the list of available prizes to be put in a running for. We've got White Hat and his crew getting ready here for Blues Brothers. Let me get to some of these donations we've been getting. Got $15 from Anonymous, who just says, Awful Block is the best block. Couldn't agree more. Got $100 from Can Webda. Hope I said that right. Been watching for a few years. Decided it was time I helped the cause. Great runs and runners, and a wonderful job from all the couches. Always a great laugh. Put this towards the Dishonored DLC. I cannot wait for that run. We've got $10 from Doc Wego. Greetings to the night shift from Germany. Living in a time zone to see the Awful Block at noon must be a thing. Many thanks to all involved for setting up this great event for all those years. Got $150 from Anonymous, who says, just wanted to thank everyone involved, from runners, announcers, tech teams, and those who donated, and even everybody watching. Let's make this year's even bigger than last year's. $15 from Olavium, who simply says, AGDQ rocks. $10 from Carno, who says, hi HDQ, I'm so glad to donate. Let's fight cancer and destroy it once and for all. We got $50 from Mateus Pichatek, I hope I'm saying that right, who just simply says, thank you. You are welcome. $50 from Brentus Firmus. Gotta donate during this amazing Awful Block. Big congrats to all for the fun times and hard work. Got $5 from Anonymous, who says, I liked your speech about donating. Let's donate and defeat cancer together. Guerrito donates $5 and says, hey, I heard you, mate. First time donating. Good job to everyone, and keep up the good work. Greetings from France. Thank you so much for these, you guys. So for those of you who didn't hear, I was challenging anybody who has been watching these events for a while and hasn't donated yet to become a donator for the first time. Every dollar counts in getting us toward our goal. And we appreciate anybody who can click that donate button and just throw a couple dollars our way. Super appreciate any help we can get from you guys. It's the cost of a cup of coffee. It's the cost of a sandwich. I encourage people, look around in your couch cushions, dig in your pockets, break open that piggy bank. Cannot shove coins through the computer screen, though, so just click that donate button on the Game Sun Quick page, and we'll take care of the rest. While you're there, you're going to want to assign your money toward a prize that you can be in the running for. And you can also select one of the incentives that we have going to put your money toward and make that money go as far as it possibly can. And on that note, let me read you a few of the upcoming incentives that we have going on. So we've got a Name the Avatar bid war for Ultima 6, which is coming up. Now, Spoonie is in the lead here for the Avatar name at $1,592, with Awa and Steve trailing quite a ways behind. But if you want to get one of those other names to take over Spoonie, you've got to get that money in. Also got a bid war going for the Secret of Evermore boy's name. That's the main character for that game. Now, this one's a little closer. OBB is the current leader with $767, with Plasticalin, I believe that is, at $350, and everybody's crowd favorite Arby's at $305. So if you want to see one of those names that's currently not in the lead take over, get those dollars in. We've also got a song that's going to be sung during Secret of Evermore, the Lobotomy Chicken song, and you are not going to want to miss that. This is an incentive that we need $20,000 in order to get met. We're currently at $5,000, so if you don't know what to put your money toward, I would suggest donating it toward that. And you can check out all the other upcoming incentives, character names for Final Fantasy IV, Spelunky character choice, the Hyper Light Drifter file name, playing I Want to Be the Boshi as a bonus game. There's all kinds of stuff you guys can find if you check out incentives. So I think I'm getting some eyes from our producer. It's time to wrap it up and get on. All right. I think we are ready to kick it over to White Hat and his crew for Blues Brothers. Take it away, guys.
All right, how's everybody doing? My name is White Hat 94. Right here we got Brosentia. Right here we got Alter Blues, lowercase a. And
It's good for the brand.
And we'll be doing a run of Blues Brothers on the NES. So let's get it started. We're gonna play as Elwood because
Oh, he's better.
who would play as Jake? Honestly. All right, so I'll just count you down. 3, 2, 1, go. And right away in the first stage, you can see the main feature of this game is the ridiculous speed.
I just love how fast you go. Okay?
This game is built for speed.
I mean, it's like Sonic before Sonic even existed in someone's brain, you know?
Like, this is just the purest speed game on the NES right here. And we just beat the first stage.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
So if you, on the first two stages, if you get bumped out of bounds by one of the bird eggs, for some reason it screen wraps you and just hits the trigger to end the stage right there. So we're going to be doing that again. This one is a little bit different. We need to use the first one we use that green guy. This one we use a bird egg here. So we have to wait for him to come back around. And then we'll get to the real speed.
Can you crawl? Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Is that one completely consistent, or the?
For doing that safe strat, it's pretty consistent. There is a faster strat that relies on getting like the earliest cycle. That one is a bit harder to go for. Not really marathon safe. And now we're in the prison. I don't know if you actually get a scene of them in the prison in the movie. I know they get out of prison, but
Pretty sure you don't have dogs walking on spikes in prison. I don't know. It's a brutal prison.
look at that. How else are we supposed to get across them? Oh, we get a little super jump there. So this stage is routed out to take damage like perfectly, so we don't lose any lives. And it went pretty much exactly how it's supposed to go. So we can boost through the spider at the end. That's stage 3. There's only 5 stages in this game.
Oh, I'm getting ready for the jumps.
You know the room?
Oh, I know the room. I haven't beaten this game, but I got past the room.
Yeah, there's a room coming up that has some of the worst platforms in, I don't know, maybe any game.
Yeah.
They are awful.
I love that shark. He's just...
The derpy shark.
Yeah.
I think you can catch him and ride him.
Oh, yeah, I think you can.
I don't know why. I don't know why you need him.
This level design is incredible. Just had to point that out.
Here comes the room.
This is the room. The awful platforms here.
First try room.
Wow.
Do a damage boost there to get through the crocodiles. I don't know the intended way to get past them without taking damage. This is the very end. There's like a pretty ridiculous jump right here. This last jump right here. Oh, and we did not get it. I don't know. This might be the hardest jump in the game right here. You have to get up onto that platform there. There it is. All right, so we're on to the final stage. I lost a life, so I'm going to take an intentional game over here. The stage is pretty impossible without 2 extra lives. You can go for a donation right now.
Cool. We've got $151 from David109, who says, "Awful games done quick will always be my favorite block. Thanks to everyone at this event for what you do." And we've got another $150 from Lucy, who just says, "Awful block forever."
And you can keep going until we get past these platforms. This is the slow part.
We've got $10 from Rethane, who says, "Second time donator here. Happy to donate during the Bards versus the Space Mutants, which I grew up playing from the Commodore Amiga. Also glad to see past the second level because I never did. Shout out to the love of my life, Rania, and to all the speedrunners making cancer eat our shorts."
All right, so this is the part they decided to go nuts with the spikes for this part.
Well, just a few.
This is
Like
it.
Super Mario World before Super Mario World existed, man.
Or it's just a really bad Mario Maker level. So that death is fine. We're gonna get an extra life right down here. There's a certain point where in that part you just go. There's no sense trying to be safe anymore. All right, we're gonna have some tight drops right here. There's kind of a safe pixel to drop through these without taking any damage. There we go.
Nice.
And we're nearing the end of the stage. A little YOLO strat there. Use our iframes to just jump off the spike ball. Another one up right there. Fortunately, there's no way to speed up this part. Just gotta wait for this platform to catch up. And then this final gauntlet is so ridiculous. You can do a little bit of a skip right here. Go up on these early. Like there's so many spikes, and time is gonna be right now.
Woo!
And we did it. Welcome to the band.
You can really play the blues.
Yeah, that's the whole game. Only 5
That's
stages. We skip 2 of them with an out of bounds screen wrap right at the start. And yeah, this is pretty fun. Once you get used to the controls, this game is surprisingly fun to speedrun.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, up next I'm going to be doing Home Alone 2.
Oh, that's even better.
Those white hat speedruns are short and sweet. We're going to just read off a quick donation here from the Abdicator with $10, who says, "The Blues Brothers game was my childhood. Not sure if I ever even beat it, though. Nice work.
Bird's pooping on you.
Hot mic. Alrighty, you guys. We've got more White Hat action for you with Home Alone 2. Take it away, guys.
All right, my name is White Hat again. We got Brossentia, Author Blues, and let's just get it going with Home Alone 2. This is either Tim Curry or Kirk Cameron. I do not know.
It's the concierge, okay?
All right, so we can, I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're gonna grab the dart gun right here. This is gonna enable us to stun enemies. That's gonna save us time throughout the entire rest of the run. We're gonna be sliding under extremely high jumping grandmas throughout this whole stage.
They're so happy, though. Look at her go.
Every piece of this run just gets more absurd than the previous.
So-
The mops.
Yeah, the mops, sentient mops.
So first boss here is mash the elevator button as many times as possible.
I love that the sound effects when you take damage are the same as the Simpsons games.
Yeah, this was made by the exact same people.
Basically, Macaulay Culkin is Bart Simpson's long-lost brother. That's what I'm getting here.
There we go. I still don't know exactly how the elevator opens. So we're just mash on the button and
We're all familiar with the standard operation of an elevator. Mash the button as many times as possible.
That's
to get
what
it
I
to
do
arrive.
when I get on an elevator, you know?
all right. So we're gonna be going to 4 different floors here. It is random the order it takes us. It used to be like major RNG, which order it went to the floors. But I figured out like the last week, if you just match A during this, it skips an animation if you're going between more than one floor.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, we're just not going to show these floors, you know? Just...
So on, you only have to go to a certain door for each floor, and then you can just go back. Floors 11 and 14, you have to go to room 23, and floors 12 and 15, you have to go to 24.
Yeah, to be clear, that it's not wanting him to do anything in particular on those floors. He just has to have seen the sufficient amount of that floor for it to be checked off.
Like, I think we're just waiting for some enemy to go away that like insta kills you.
Oh, yeah, the one kind of... I don't know, he's got the bowler hat. He looks all cool. But he comes and, I think, strangles the kid. It's not exactly the nicest thing to do in a hotel. Jumping ladies. Aren't there maids that try to murder you inside some of the rooms?
We will see one, and I think we're going to the final floor now. So once
Oh,
you do
yes!
once you do the first 4 floors, it will take you automatically to floor 16. And we need to make sure we're out of darts, which we are out. Go in there.
Oh, I love this game.
So the standard operation for that level was for him to have basically seen enough of that floor, and then would have taken him to the basement where he has to go through the kitchen and fight a chef, if I remember correctly. But if he gets the invincibility item and then goes to a specific door, it just shortcuts to the end of the stage.
Oh, man.
Yep, there's a hidden warp. Do you know what that invincibility item actually is?
What is that invincibility item, White Hat?
It's aftershave.
Oh,
Oh, like when he puts it on his face and screams.
it's relevant to the movie lore.
I think it did the opposite of make him invincible in the movie, though.
As long as we're respecting the lore, I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that this game respects the lore.
Does he get cheese pizza at any point in this game?
I am. I actually was collecting it.
Oh, boy.
The little
See?
triangles are pieces of pizza.
That's right, yeah.
I told you, Brasencha.
And if you collect 6 of them, it gives you a 1-up.
That ladder climbing animation is so good.
I'm sure you remember the sewer seagulls from the movie.
Oh, yeah. The ones that drop sticks on your face.
Was it sticks they were dropping?
Sure.
All right, now we're on to pretty much the only hard part of the run. These platforms in these rooms. All right, we got Marv. That's my favorite. He just crumples. It's so good.
It's like, yeah, that was 10 tons, but we'll see him again.
Yep, he's back.
Wow.
Hey, he took 4 bricks to the head in the movie.
That emergency room sure does wonders.
So this stage consists of, we just go all the way to the right, collect the key, and then come back. All right, so we grab some iframes off this guy, the paint cans to get right through them. And these platforms are awful, if you've ever gotten this far in this game. They have extremely small hitboxes. Yep, only 3 logs to take out Harry there. And now we have Screw Attack. Out of nowhere. I don't know what that item was supposed to represent, but yeah, we got Screw Attack.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, this is better than the movie.
Screw the movie. This is the lore now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the hardest room of the whole game. We have to go across 8 of these planks and back. But the bonus of having the Screw Attack is that it lets us...
When you say screw attack, it starts to make it sound like this is a legitimate game.
It lets you take out the falling sawdust, and it'll actually stop it from spawning.
Is that sawdust then?
I think so. I don't know what it is. I assumed it was construction, sawdust.
Asbestos.
That's why he dies. Oh.
You
Poor
have
Kevin.
to respect the lore.
All right, we're pretty much home free now.
Good.
That was the hardest part of the run.
Whee.
This is like a chase scene. Marv is chasing you down there, but you can, as long as you just stay on the right, you just outrun him like by so much.
Well, I mean, he did have 10 tons dropped on his head. He's probably not feeling the best right now.
All right, there's only one set of trash can lids right there that for some reason randomly can hit you. Unfortunately, I took too many hits earlier. So you can go ahead with a donation if you got one.
I certainly do. Got $10 from Ragak, who says, donating on behalf of my fiance. We watch GDQ together every time it's on, and it's a great week every time. You always get the best commentary during the Awful Blocks games, too. Oh, you know it.
All right, so now we're coming up to the final boss. You guys know what the final boss is, right? You've seen the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Sadly, I did know what the final boss was. Oh, but why are they in the tree? This is a very sturdy tree. Oh, boy. Tree's angry.
So the final boss, we need to stun Marv first, and then we hit up on the D-pad, and the bird lady will drop birdseed on them.
Aw.
And you need to hit each of them 3 times. And time is going to come up when the screen changes right here. And time.
We were so worried, so were we.
Oh.
Wow, that was great. That was a really good run.
Yeah, this final cutscene. I don't know. I don't know about the art. They kind of look like corpses.
Or Hillary Clinton on the right here.
And yeah, that was Home Alone 2. I think up next we got this guy playing an excellent game.
Me?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
All right, guys, give it up one more time for White Hat with his 2 games there.
You did it, my dude.
I'll get back to reading some of these donations. Got $15 from Prince Phoenix, who says, I think I'm running out of things to say at this point. At least I'm not out of money yet, so have some more towards the 100% eradication of cancer. Thank you for that. Got $10 from Anonymous, who says, hello from Australia. Love what you guys do for charity and just how well you can destroy these games. Keep up the good work. $5 from Anonymous, who says, first time donating, realizing that $5 donated is more than $0 donated. And that's just math. $25 from Anonymous, who says, awful games done quick is one of my favorite parts of any AGDQ event. Thanks to all the runners who have made the conscious decision to dedicate their time to turning bad games into great entertainment. All right, let's get back to this. We've got $100 from Polly Yesterday. Really like that name. Every time, it's big fun to watch the speedruns and get some background information about the games and how the tricks work. I lost 2 people that I loved from cancer. I hope it will be possible in the near future to heal this terrible disease. Greetings from Germany. All right. And I've just gotten word that we are ready to kick it over to our interview desk. So I'm going to do that, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Take it away on the interview.
All right. Hello, everyone. Awesome Games Done Quick. This is Ed O'Bain here. I'm here with Brosencha and Dragon Dark. How are you guys doing this lovely morning?
Oh, jeez.
Lovely is a strong word.
I haven't slept.
Neither have I.
I took a slight nap, so I guess it's not that bad. So I guess really the main question, because, I was like, I want to see you guys are doing a race for Athena.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's research a little bit about this game, see what this game's about. And I was like,
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. The story.
Sorry, not sorry.
Very interesting. And we just have to ask, why?
Jeez, I was asked this like a year ago. by
Yes, you were, and you
Blackie.
called me out on it.
Well, yeah, it's his fault. Okay, here's the deal. Back in the day, PJ's like, hey, I'm going to do a bad video game exchange. And I was like, I'll sign up. And Dragon Dark's like, I'll sign up. And so I gave Dragon Dark the present of the Wizard of Oz, and he gave me Athena. Yeah. But I completed
This
my
is how
speed
good
run.
of friends we are.
Yeah. I completed my run. Anyways, so we raced this originally at SGDQ 2012, and now we're back for blood, or vengeance, or I don't know.
Something.
Yeah.
Then my question to you is there any preparation that you guys have had for this run?
No. There is. We tried to practice, and I think between the 2 of us, we've done maybe 10 runs, and only 2 have finished.
Today I was playing around with some new zips just to see if I could secretly develop a tactic to beat him. But nothing was useful because there's nothing useful in Athena.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then I guess like the next question I'm gonna ask is that who do you think is gonna win?
Okay.
The game.
Well, you know,
Not a bad answer, actually.
Nobody wins with this game.
honestly, I don't know. There's a pretty good chance that neither of us finish the game.
I need to know, we both put in our pitch for this when we submitted the game that there is no guarantees that either of us will finish, and they still accepted it.
They're like, yeah, go ahead. Whatever. Good luck.
Good luck. No, have fun.
A little. Nah.
Well, there's definitely a lot of prizes that's going on for this awful block. Obviously, we have the bad translation book.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm seeing the back of it, and I see cats. All your base belong to us. It's great. It's amazing stuff.
He's a good
we
guy.
have things like the Bubsy figurine, as well as the Waluigi, the Ouija board, and all sorts of great prizes during this. So make sure you guys do put in those donations now for that. Like I said, this is going to be a interesting race.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, not sorry.
Like, I'll try to not mess up.
That goes for both of us.
If there is one last question to probably go for this, since it's really, really short, if you can describe in one word of what Athena is, what would it be?
Hatred.
I was gonna say pain.
That too.
They
I
sort
was
of
going
go.
to say that, but that was the obvious answer.
I know, but I'm too tired to think of better things. One syllable, pain.
Pain.
Yeah.
Pain and hatred. Okay.
Yes.
I can see that. Well, I think that's really about time. It's a really short, awful block that we have going on here, so we'll go ahead and take it. After this is Titanic, and no, we did not say that incorrectly. That is the name of the game. But hopefully Arthur Blues can do the game fine. So
Yeah, he'll do good.
So thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining us for this interview, and we will take it back to our host.
Awesome. Thanks, Edo and Rosenja and Dragon Dark for that. We're going to get right over to Author Blues pretty soon here. I did want to just shout out one thing. This is why I call out incentives, though. So I mentioned that the Ultima 6 avatar name has a bid race going on. For a long time, Spoonie has been in the lead with $1,607. And we've got an update on that because we had a donation here. Let me find it. From Mars that just simply said, let's make it interesting. And that was a donation for $837. Yo, $837. Come on, I need some applause for that. So Mars put that $837 toward catching the second place name up, which is Spoonie. Or no, I'm sorry. Spoonie was in the lead, and the second place name was Awa, and that overtook, with Mars's huge donation, that overtook Spoonie and is now in the lead with $1,622. So that's what you can do with the power of your donation. Thank you for that amazing donation to make this race more interesting. Also got $10 from InfiniteX8, who says, I've never been awake for the awful block. I'm enjoying seeing these bad games done quick. Never donated before, so I'm doing my part. It's not like I need it more than they do. That is the spirit we are after here. All right, it sounds like we are all ready to go with Author Blues, his fabulous couch, and a fabulous game you may not have seen before. Take it away, guys.
Hey, team. Yo. Woo! Hey, everyone. I've been here all night. Woo! My name's Author Blues, and I'm going to let my couch introduce themselves really quickly. So, well, at least the ones who have headsets. So this is Skybills over here. She's been a mainstay of the couch. Jeff XVX, he's been helping out with this game. A little treat for you guys. And then
I'm Brosentia.
you see enough of him already.
And I'm John Carls, and I'd just like to say you may have full chairs, but you're going to only need the edge.
Oh wow.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay. That really built it up a lot. You may be underwhelmed. So I think this title screen really says everything you need to know about this game before I get started. But for those of you who are unfamiliar, this is Titanic. It's a Taiwanese bootleg based on the 1997 James Cameron film, mostly of the same title. So I'm just going to give a quick countdown. This is going to be a speed run. We're going to go fast, but I'm also going to have Brosentia read all of the cutscenes because they're real good. So this is my favorite part. So tuck in. So I'm just going to give us a quick countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
In 1912, there is noble American girl, Rose. She tried to get away from her arranged marriage, which is forced by her mother. At the same time, she met Jack, who is the young man on Titanic. Since Rose made a friend with Jack, he lighted on her life. They were also fall in love with each other. It made up a very touching and tragic love story. Ooh, Rose did not love her finance. Carl, and she just wanted to suicide to finish it. Fortunately, Jack just saved her. They were both very fond of each other. Thus, Carl was very jealous and dislikes Jack. He tried to insult Jack and he'd hold a dinner party to thank Jack for saving Rose. Actually, Carl did not really mean it. He just had a chance to challenge Jack. Wisely, Jack knew about Carl's plan. He left this party and brought Rose together to join the party, which is belonged to the workers. Of course, Carl hates Jack very much.
Okay. So now we're in the speed run. Assume air quotes, but both of my hands are occupied at the moment. So this is a platformer / beat 'em up. A lot of the stages are pretty long, like this one, and the screen scrolls at a fixed rate. So in general, I'm not terribly concerned with whether or not enemies punch me or slow me down in any way. As long as I keep the screen moving, it's perfectly fine. So the combat in this game is a little bit weird. In general, most of the time, the stages will end with a boss fight of some sort, enemy that needs to be killed, and so I just need to make sure that the combat on just the last stage is really clean. So for instance, once I finish off this guy, I'm gonna get the actual boss to spawn. Okay, I didn't get the 1 frame hit on him, so I have to actually fight him properly. Oh no, you don't, buddy.
Oh no!
You may notice that I ran out of health there. We'll get to that, hold on.
When Rose was very depressed and she met Jack again, both of them all have their strong love to each other. They trust and adore each other and enjoy the sunset on the Titanic. Jack promised Rose to draw her, what?
Body sketch, I think.
Oh, her body sketch.
One interesting thing you might not notice in the combat, when he's mashing against these bosses or certain enemies, he's mashing between kick and punch. You might not see both animations fully extend, but both hitboxes will be extending out, so he's able to do a ton more damage than you can actually visually see represented in the game.
Yeah, the interesting thing about the combat in this game is that the attack and the punch, both of them cancel any animation. So that has 2 really beneficial uses. One is that so the punch is usually that fast right there, but I can cancel a punch with a kick, and then I can cancel a kick with a punch. And so I get really fast combat from that. Also, I just killed the boss off the edge of the boat.
Goodbye, Carl.
Because of Jack's painting skills and his courage attracted Rose very much, and she loves him deeply. However, Carl didn't give up the Rose. He still wants her back. But Rose did not love him at all. Carl hired some people to chase and to watch Rose and Jack when they were running to the front of Titanic. They saw the accident happened by their own eyes.
Shoutouts to Jeff on the couch for making that cutscene happen.
We're trying to keep it family friendly around here, so.
part that was definitely
You're
left out of the
welcome.
movie.
You're welcome, staff. Hey, they accepted the game and they didn't say anything. I took it upon myself to talk to Jeff about it.
One interesting thing that Oth pointed out earlier is that you can cancel any animation. What's interesting in this game is that losing all of your life and dying is considered only an animation. So at any point, if he's completely out of health, he can cancel out of it and continue to get up as many times as he wants.
Yeah,
for the
I
rest of the game.
actually can't die. I'm not only am I amazing at combat, but I'm also immortal.
Yeah. Probably one of
That
the
makes it easier.
it's one of the premier Leo DiCaprio video games, I'd say.
Oh man, Carl's dead.
Yeah, he's real mad.
Oh yeah. After the Titanic accident happened, the crew members did not tell the facts to all passengers because they were afraid to cause the passengers panic. But the Titanic had the strong damages, and it was getting sinking. Unfortunately, there's not enough saving equipment to save a whole passenger's life. At that moment, it showed the big difference of noble people and poor people's fate.
So this game originally came out on the So let's talk about the way this game was released. So this game originally came out on a Chinese bootleg cart called the 15-in-1 Chinese Happy New Year cart.
Oh yeah.
And in that cart, I'll leave out all the specific details of that cartridge, but there were two games that you could play on it. There was the Hacker and the Heroine game, and the Hacker is the first 3 levels of this, which were Jack's part, and the last 2 stages are Heroine, which is Rose's part in this game. And so, if you're looking for an original copy, I've saved you all of the trouble of doing the research.
One thing they definitely left out of the movies was that they're both ninjas. I definitely missed out on that.
She's got a pretty good stance.
They played it down, but I think it was all there if you really paid attention.
Yeah, you saw her swing that axe.
You know, you're trying to save time, but I've heard there's some pretty cool idle animations that maybe we could see at some point.
Yeah, let's, I think I can probably do that while the water's rising around me in a second. Man, this guy just...
Chef Luigi.
The only problem with playing as Rose is that while you can still do the cool trick of canceling out animations, like there, I'm supposed to be dying right now, by the way. While I can still cancel out the animation, she doesn't have the cool shoulder tackle move that... okay, calm down. She doesn't have the cool shoulder tackle move. Okay, seriously.
Wow.
The shotgun is strong.
Yeah, I was supposed to get this guy against the wall, but, okay. All right, well. I will deal with you later.
Wow. We could read a couple donations, I think.
I've actually got a $1,024 donation from Cubit, who says, "You could have called this game Bird versus Camel, and no one would have argued with you. I hope this game is even more awful than I ever imagined."
At some point, he has to let me over there. Either that or I'm just going to let him kill me so I can start this room over.
Like, I think you can lure him into the bottom part as well.
I tried peaceful negotiations.
Usually you get him against the wall, and so this isn't an issue, but all right, well, he's just close enough there that I can actually make this work, so whatever.
Woo! Easy every time.
Oh, more cutscenes.
Yeah.
When the Titanic was sinking slowly, Carl libeled Jack that he stole the necklace of the heart of ocean and locked him at the bottom of the Titanic. It was very dangerous and he probably will lose his life. Rose was very anxious about Jack's situation and she escaped from Carl to save him. At the same time, the captain ordered every passenger to wear the life jacket.
All right, so now we are in the escape sequence. As you can see, the ship is sinking.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have the second VHS, so... the water is rising up. If it covers his head, he does start to lose health, so that's kind of a cool mechanic, I feel like. This is kind of a tricky jump here, and you can get hit by the fish.
Why are there fish even?
Because
Is that
there's,
really the question
you know,
Well,
is that
why
really
are
the
there
question
snakes?
you settled
there's
on?
glaciers and snakes.
I had to ask one question.
Ocean
okay?
snakes?
Ocean snakes.
Yeah.
All right, so when I get to the other side of the boat here, I want to really quickly show off the idle animation. It's pretty much the best part of this. So both of them have really awesome idle animations. I'll explain what Jax is in just a moment after you see Rose's.
She looks like she's surfing.
Okay. So there's the idle animation. Jax is mostly the same, except for he's painting.
Aw.
Frank or Z.
All right, and time is coming up in just a second, presuming this doesn't go abysmally. Fighting Carl is the worst thing, and so I'm going to try not to.
Yo!
There we go.
Woo! Okay, before we applaud, we do need to end to our story.
The Titanic had sunk. Although Rose and Jack got away from the Titanic, they could not reach the lifeboat. Finally, Jack sacrificed
Nope, scarified.
himself.
Scarified
Himself to save Rose and tell her, be stronger in her future's life. Then he was dead in the cold Atlantic Ocean. When this accident happened, there were 1,500 passengers fell into the ocean, and only 6 lucky passengers survived. It was a very low chance to survive. Then there were 700 passengers who were in the lifeboat. They just only waiting dead or waiting the help and waiting the unforgettable relief.
Either waiting the dead or waiting the help.
Oh, thank you, Hummer.
So that's Titanic. That's you guys' fault.
Woo!
Thanks.
Wow, my heart will go on. We got $50 from Probotector, who says, Bro Sencha, his voice is like an angel. I'll donate another $50 if he sings a song in that voice of his choosing. Well, we'll see what we can do. I've actually got another update on the Ultima 6 Name the Avatar bid war, which is kind of heating up over here. Spoonie's back in the lead with 1837 now, with Awa now falling into second place at 1652. And on that note, I've got $50 from Anonymous, who says $50 for the true name of the Avatar, the Spoonie one. And then down here we had Anonymous for $30, who says Awa Kite, best Kite. So get your bids in for that bid war if you haven't yet, and you're interested in naming the Ultima 6 Avatar, because people are definitely feeling intensely about that one. $100 from Madman, who says, I can't stop laughing at that cutscene reading for Titanic. Totally worth donating $100. Thank you very much for that. $10 from the Questionable Cantaloupe. Says, I'm working on finishing up my dissertation, and you guys don't make it very easy for me. Procrastination has never been so sweet. Greetings from Turkey. Thank you for that. All right, and we actually have another interview for you guys. I'm going to kick it over to the interview desk now. Take it away.
A clip of this is going to end up on our speedrun.
Probably. It'll be worth it, though. Nah, we should probably ask some questions. Hey, I'm Darkman, Author Blues. Awesome Games Don't Quake 2018. Titanic. Author Blues. Did you know this game was made in 1912?
I did hear that specifically from the screen. I don't know enough to disprove that though.
But you were not born in 1912?
No, I was not.
I see, I see. I don't know if you know, but there were some similarities to the James Cameron movie in 1997, which may or may not be based on true events. How did that come to play?
The movie itself?
Yeah, the movie of Stealth, of course. Yeah.
I think he approached producers and asked for a budget, and then they started working on hiring people and produced a movie out of it.
Is that how the game worked as well? Titanic, of course?
No, that was made by one person and one guy named David. Well, Hummer Chang and a guy named David.
Okay.
I'm not sure what David's job was.
Moral support? How do you even find these games? I just want to know.
I've sort of built up this reputation at this point where a lot of them are just coming to me.
Oh.
A lot of people just say, you should play this, and I do. But aside from that, I have folders and folders of unlicensed. You haven't seen anything yet. The hell that I will unleash on this earth.
Stay tuned, GDQ viewers. So, do you like regret like being known as like the guy that plays like these random like obscure games, or is this just like at this point just part of your like persona at this point?
No, I own it. I enjoy playing these bizarre games. I take pleasure in kind of being known as the weird games guy. I mean, I could be known as another Super Mario World runner, or I could have the reputation for being the guy that runs 3 or 4 bootleg games and a handful of Bubsy games, right? Like, I prefer one of those identities more than the other, because honestly, who would ever want to be known as a Super Mario World speedrunner?
Oof. Well, all right, you know what? I'm gonna call out Author Blues right now. I did see him last night in the practice room playing Super Mario World, so don't try to hide from the fact that you're...
It's one of my greatest shames.
Don't try to hide from the fact that you're a Super Mario World runner, all right? No shame. All right, we're gonna get into a couple of social media questions real quick. So we have a question from Slash Infinity. We're gonna go Infinity. Author Blues, do you think Bob Ross would have painted Rose better than Jack did?
I think it would have been a lot more scenic. I've never seen him paint people, but I don't imagine it would have gone smoothly.
Yeah, that's fair. From SP Spyron, Author Blues, in the spirit of bad translations, what's your favorite bad translation quote?
I've always been a big fan of This Story Has Happy End, or Winner Is You. Those are both really good ones.
I like the scarified one.
Yeah, scarified.
That's a good one.
She did not love her finance.
No, she didn't. All right, so I have a very important question for you. Mm-hmm. Will your heart go on?
Yes.
You sure?
You know, the part of when you asked me whether or not I regretted being known as the guy that runs bad games, I didn't until I realized that this is what the social media questions were going to end up being.
And more importantly, I'm the one that is in charge of asking those.
I know.
All right, well, real quick, we're going to go through a couple of prizes. Thank you very much, Author Blues, for that fantastic interview. You're always a good sport. Okay, listen, Author Blues is always a really good sport. He knows ahead of time that I'm going to, ask him the toughest questions.
He's going to
but he always takes it in stride, so I really appreciate it, man. So we're going to, real quick, go through a couple of prizes that, of course, are going throughout the awful block. We have this really sweet Octodad tie. Hey, it's a normal tie made by a normal human being. We have the Bad Translation book. That's pretty sweet. So the Octodad tie is $10, as well as the Bad Translation book. Of course, everyone's favorite Wah Luigi board. It's a $25 donation. All of these...
Cheated.
Yeah. All of these, of course, are open until the end of Awful Block, which is Deadly Towers. These are all single donations, so please get your donations in if you want to have a chance to win these. And yeah, that's going to do it for us. So once again, I am Darkman78. This is Author Blues, the runner of Titanic, not Titanic. And without further ado, we are going to go to the host.
All right. Thank you, Darkman and Author Blues. We are warming things up for our Athena race here. And while we're getting ready for that, I'm going to kick off a few more donations. We've got $10 from Anonymous, who says, thank you for all your amazing work. Bad games still can help us beat cancer, and this is awesome. We've got $10 from Buffalax, who says, Rose does not love finance. Buffalax does not love finance either. Only love fights cancer. Shout out to all people. $10 to Tintin. Speak Swedish. $27 from Interesting Output. Donating this during the awful Games Done Quick block. Nothing is more awful than losing a father to the whims of cancer's many complications, which occurred 2 months ago when his kidneys decided to give up. However, I'm not going to give up. I'm currently studying game design, and it will take years to make something solid, but my father proved that many things are just difficult, not impossible. Let's prove the same thing to these awful games. A runner can choose how to use his money. Good luck. Thank you so much for that, and we are sorry for your loss. We've got $50 from Clan Crusher. Betrayal! Another $50 from Oz. That's A-W-E-Z, Oz. $50 for Worst Block is the Best Block, and that's kind of the idea here. $25 from Fuzzy, who says, Awful Block has been great lunchtime viewing at work. Donating towards the Ocarina of Time glitch exhibition, which will inevitably be amazing. $10 from Iron King Hummer, who says, I'm watching with my siblings. The Awful Games Done Quick block is the best, in my opinion. We lost too many loved ones to cancer, and though $10 US is not a lot, we hope it contributes to saving lives one day. Shout out from the Philippines. What's up, Philippines? Got $15 from Ajaxian. Awful Block is easily my favorite part of the marathon. Great commentary plus awful games equals an amazing block. One from way back for that Bart's versus the Space Mutants run from TMR. It says, from Anonymous, $5. It says, Super Nintendo Chalmers. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable speed run. And one more from that run. $10 from Jimmy Laskowski, who says, never got past the museum stage playing as a kid. Some real fine play by TMR. Donation goes to his choice. And that reminds me, you're seeing people play these awful games that oftentimes have just as awful controls. And these are people who've practiced these games over and over again, and it makes it look way easier than they actually are. So if you have an appreciation for people who are willing to put their lives on the line to suffer through truly terrible games to bring them to you here and make them look easy, get those donations in. $10 from Anonymous, who says, I just wanted to donate. We've got, let's see here, $20 from Anonymous, who says, thanks to all of you for the great entertainment and fighting for a good cause. Give me the Boshi. And that is a reference to our donation incentive to get I Want to Be the Boshi added as a bonus game later on in the marathon. We need $37,500 total for that, and we are currently at $22,000. So when you're making your donations, as I always say, check down at the bottom of the page to assign your money toward a donation incentive, which you can do. And you can also, if you meet certain prize requirements, you can donate and have your money put you in the running for one of the prizes that are currently available. Please check those out on your donation page. Got $30 from Quite, who says, there you go. Put the money towards whatever you like, announcer. I'm going to have my money go toward The Secret of Evermore Lobotomy Chicken Song. That's another one of our donation incentives. $20,000 total is needed for that, and we're currently at $5,245. Secret of Evermore is coming up not too far down the road, so let's get money toward that. If you're putting a donation in and you don't quite know where you want that money to go, I would recommend lumping it towards the Lobotomy Chicken Song. You are not going to want to miss that. All right. I can't believe it. The time has come. We are ready for an Athena race between Brossentia and Dragon Dark. Let's kick it over to those guys. Here we go.
So to start off, sorry, not sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But actually, no. Who is ready for an Athena race? Come on, let's hear some noise.
Come on, guys. Let's get hyped.
Okay, what's wrong with all of you people?
We've got a pretty good crowd.
Well, it's Athena.
Well, I mean, yeah. Just for everybody who's watching, there's no guarantee that we're going to actually be able to finish this game. Either of us.
There's more than a few ways to soft lock, and we even put it in the pitch that there is no guarantees we can finish, and they still accepted it, so...
Yeah, if we don't finish, don't blame us. Just blame the game committee.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh,
That winked.
that was a good wing.
Woo!
Ooh. I hate this game.
Good.
Oh my god.
You have no one to blame but yourself, Rosentia.
Let's see who gets better RNG right at the beginning.
Good hitboxes, by the way.
Yeah.
So does she have like the world's strongest foot or something? 'Cause,
Yes.
I mean,
I got better RNG. Come on, stupid yo-yo.
so apparently you're picking up something?
Don't question that.
Okay.
We've been gathering armor and weapons at this point. I'm gonna grab a life up if it lets me. Good, it did.
If it lets you.
Well, sometimes the hitbox doesn't work right.
Nothing really works right.
Well, it's Athena. Okay, this is a port of an arcade game from back
Surprise.
in the day. And the arcade game is extremely difficult, and then they're like, let's go ahead and put it on Nintendo because why not?
Surprise.
Yeah. And anyways, it's all Dragon Dark's fault.
I will
okay?
gladly take blame for this.
Gladly?
Yes.
You're playing Athena. How are you glad?
I'm
about
taking the
anything?
blame for it. I didn't say I was glad to be playing it. Ooh, God, please don't grab that. Please go up.
Okay, so what was the reasoning for not wanting to grab that specific item if you're trying to power up? Is that not a power up or?
That was a different weapon, and I can't break blocks with it.
Ah.
Okay, tree is down for me.
So we're fighting
a tree.
An angry version of Wispy Woods?
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, we are doing all bosses just to let people know.
We hope we're doing all bosses.
Well,
all known bosses.
If they let us.
Okay, so the basic story of Athena is one day Athena was bored, and so she opened the door of chaos. You don't see any doors in this game because it's a crappy port. There were doors in the original arcade version, okay? I promise you. So you're going through all of these worlds, killing like mythological creatures and stuff.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, because horses are definitely mythological.
Dude, okay.
Close enough.
And so is Grimace, okay?
Hey, you don't mess with Grimace.
Dude, Grimace will mess you up, okay? He is not forgiving. Okay, I'm actually going the right route that I planned on doing. I'm sleep deprived.
Advantage Dragon Dark.
I mean,
No, advantage. No,
there's no advantages in
no
this.
advantage.
bro, if you didn't play so many awful games, you wouldn't have been up for all of them.
I like your logic. Hey, give me where, there it is.
Okay, Medusa, die! There we go. She did not live. Okay, I'm heading to the second boss in just a second. This boss is really scary if you don't have the yo-yo. Oh my gosh, okay, that's kind of bad. I could... okay, he's dead. As you can see, I do not have much health left. You want to kill him in one hit if you can, but somehow I missed that.
Yeah, if you don't have the yo-yo, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah. Okay, World of Sea, we get to become a pretty mermaid now.
And listen to really, really good music.
Enjoy the music.
So what's the best feature about Athena?
No.
Well, you said good music, so I didn't know if that was at least...
The music's good?
Well, like, the first level has passable music. Like, it sounds like music, but then this... demonic wailing. Okay, so right now, you have to turn into a mermaid in order to fit into a small opening in the wall. If you take too much damage, you turn back into a human, and then you basically soft lock. So we're trying not to do that.
Oh, so we have Grimace and a snorkel here?
Oh, yeah, he's so cute.
You cannot stop the grimace.
Oh, jeez.
This is not endorsed by McDonald's?
Okay. So, do you turn back into a human as well, Dragon
I do
Dark?
not.
Okay,
I have a
so
different strat for this.
We have slightly different strats.
There actually are route differences.
Yeah, so I turn into a human because it's a lot easier for me to fit into the Gap, which you'll see. Not the store, okay? Athena wouldn't ever shop at the Gap. Okay, there we go. Got in. We're both doing pretty well. This is going great.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, geez.
Bro
Okay.
sent you. Why?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
Okay. So we get weird clown music here. Because welcome to World of Sky, or whatever the crap it's called.
It's carnival stage.
But there's not even a carnival.
Don't
in
worry
town.
about that.
I'm worried. I am so worried.
You're worrying about all the wrong things.
No. I need to worry about these things, the mediocre things. That way I don't worry about other stuff.
Like why you're playing this.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Go away. By the way, you're going to see the world's cutest three-headed dragon in a little bit. That wasn't the best order for me to do that. I have to wait for this vacuum to despawn because the vacuum is a terrible weapon. I mean, it's not really a vacuum, okay?
It should be.
Athena didn't have a vacuum. She had...
Okay, my weapon downgraded. I don't know how that happened.
Do you know where an upgrade is again?
Maybe.
I'm trying to think if I do. Can't think of any right now. Oh, there might be one right at the end of where you're going, actually.
I recall there being one, but it's not that big of a deal because the next stage we don't really need it anyway.
Okay,
It's just going to take a little longer to beat the boss here.
It's not really that hard of a boss, though.
No, it's not.
Okay, he's dead. Goodbye.
Oh, hey, there it is.
So what constitutes like a weapon upgrade? Like what's the like?
Normally you just find like an upgrade to the weapon, or you get a blue ring. Will upgrade it as well.
So each weapon class has different weapon or different sets of upgrades. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. I thought I might lose my ball and chain.
This is stage 5 is the one where it's not that big of a deal if you lose it because we have to downgrade it later on anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to. I like it. I want to keep it as long as possible. Anyways, so yeah, for the hammer / mace stuff, what you do is you get like some sort of croquet mallet, then you get a hammer, and then the last upgrade weapon is this ball and chain. The sword stuff, you'll probably see, well, for sure, I'll be going through all of the upgrades. Blue sword, yellow sword, red sword, fire sword.
Oh, you'll see fire sword on my side too, just not till a bit later.
Really? You already got it once.
Well, I got it early just to get better armor, and that's literally it.
Okay.
Okay, go away, Grimace. Thank you.
I thought it was a violin.
Well, yeah, that too.
That probably would work.
Okay, so here I actually have to downgrade to a hammer because you can't break blocks below you when you have the ball and chain, because this game is good. And
We need to
then
despawn.
we
There we
actually have to pick up the worst weapon in the game in this level because the game makes you. The bow and arrow right there. The reason is if you get to the boss and you don't have the bow and arrow, he doesn't take damage. Why do I have all of these guys in the way? Yeah, I'm just going to have to wait.
Oh, good. My weapon got downgraded again.
Part of my music broke, by the way. There's only one track playing. That's Athena.
It's normal.
So I call this guy Bubble Bobble.
That's right.
Well, being somewhat knowledgeable of that game, I can't say I disagree.
Let me know when you guys have a little time for donations.
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got $503 from John150. Yeah, it's time to clap for that. He says, when I was 8, I got Athena for Xmas.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
He continues, I have no idea why. I didn't ask for it. I guess my aunt thought the cover was cool. Most kids has Samus as their introduction to awesome female video game protagonists. I had Athena. This game, wow. The lag, the random health losses. Looking forward to see how you get past the world of C. Good luck.
I had the red sword, but then I lost it. Oh, go away, you stupid claw.
Tell us how you really feel there, Brosentia.
No sword, please. I don't want you right there.
Got a lot of emotion.
No. Please. Please. No. Get out of here,
See,
sword.
this is why you should use the sword in this level,
No.
Dragon Dark.
I refuse.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Don't care. There we go. Okay.
And then you get cool fire sword.
You can keep your fire sword.
Wait, how were you able to just walk on air?
These are invisible blocks because of this game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just Athena things, you know.
I still think it's a violin.
Play the violin, John.
You're down to like one sound channel.
Yeah, the sound channels are dying. Oh my gosh, please don't die. Thank you.
This game has a lot of problems with sound. Okay, where is he? There he is. Need you to despawn.
Okay.
Time for one more donation.
Go for it.
I've got $50 here from Chad Complex. Been up all night watching this amazingly awful block. I'd normally say this donation goes to winner's choice, but come on, nobody really wins at Athena. So let's give it to whoever gets to stop playing first.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on to the lobster.
So am I.
Lobster's dead. Okay. And I do World of Labyrinth next. Dragon Dark doesn't.
I do boss rush next. My weapon progression actually works better with boss rush. So route divergence.
Wait, this looks like. Wait, how do you diverge routes if it looks like it's just like one level after the other where
Because
you don't
he
really...
got the key.
Oh, okay.
The key is what sends you to World of Labyrinth. I get mine later on.
Okay, okay.
So here's the
Dragon Dark's just
Whiskey Woods
lazy.
Part 2.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay. Please be a lamp. Please have a lamp up here, please.
No.
Yes!
No. Progression items can sometimes despawn. Because
Like-
why not?
Items that are required to beat the level.
So what is that K you pick up? I've seen you pick that up twice there, Dragon Dark. What is that?
That allows you to keep your equipment if you die. I'm just getting it because sometimes the game decides you don't need that item anymore for no reason.
Because of Athena.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God, that was not what I wanted to be picking up. Thankfully, it didn't get in the way. No, please let me down. That should be the right height. Uh-oh, that's not the right height.
You've got a lot of health, though, Dragonbear.
I wonder why.
And the head's not dying.
Oh my gosh.
I can't get near the body because the head won't let me out of the corner.
He's playing footsies.
You're good now.
Okay. I need this health so badly right now.
I've got a donation from Druziel for $50. Hey, bro, sent ya.
No.
What do you call a group of black mages who want to petrify dragoons?
Not interested.
It's the Cement Lancer Foundation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Donation
Well, thank
goes
you
to
for the
Announcer's Choice.
donation.
Wait, what? Why did those guys just despawn?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Actually, I have a legit explanation. It's because I was too close to the boss.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just Athena things, you know.
Okay, I got through.
So I'm going to guess that that squid octopus thing's hitbox only goes up so high and you can squeeze through a tiny crack, or?
Yeah, you have to get around the flailing arms.
So, just so you know, the level that I'm on...
This is fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that is fine.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to the boss rush now. Just so you know, I grabbed a real harp. There's also a fake harp in that stage.
It literally strips all of your equipment.
Yeah, don't get the fake harp.
So is there any tell between what's fake and what's real, or is it just you have to know?
The colors are different.
Okay.
I don't even care about that. Okay. Why did I do that? No, I always do it the other way. That way I don't have to wait. Welcome to things that we complain about all the time. Our life is basically just complaining about Athena.
Yes.
At this point.
I thought it was just complaining about bad games.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
We don't
only
complain about all of them.
This is the bad game.
Oh, I have to get the bow and arrow again. There's the upgrade, and here's another upgrade. They actually give you all 3 upgrades, and even fully upgraded, it's still terrible.
Okay, got the fire sword again. Please let me get through.
I am picking up the tackle box just in case.
Tackle box.
You have to have that item in your inventory to beat the stage 6 boss. They don't tell you that, and if you die, you lose it. That's why we were picking up the Ks primarily, because you soft lock if you lose it.
I had a really good second boss in the boss rush.
Well, look at you.
No, I'm just telling you. So that you know how far behind you are, okay?
Okay, so you're grabbing the sword for...
I'm going to get the sword now.
Yeah.
Because I have to switch.
Okay.
But I'm going to be getting an upgrade literally right here. So I get the red sword.
Why do I still have the fire sword? I don't want it. Go away. Like, it'll eventually go away.
Okay, so he's dead again. And now I'm going to get my key and go do Worldly Labyrinth. And we're going to pray that my route works because it's stupid dangerous.
So just another day at the office.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to remember how to play this level. There we go.
Those guys clearly have dry eyes.
Don't worry about that.
No, I'm not worrying about it. I'm just saying they have dry eyes.
All right, please be here, Lamp. Lamp is here. Success.
Yes.
Oh, good.
All
Yay,
right.
lamb!
All right.
We both had good lambs. Okay.
All right, stupid jump.
I kind
Around
of like
and
some of
damage
your
boost.
route changes, though.
Nice.
And here's my fire sword. Full health refill.
So why did that give you full health refill when you got the
Because the fire sword damages you whenever you swing it.
Oh.
So they make sure you at least have full health.
Yeah.
But this is probably the stupidest part of this route. I have to make this jump. Oh! Why are you not getting hit? Okay.
Why are you questioning that?
Yes!
Ooh.
If I fall in that pit, it basically treats it like a death.
Wow.
Good job,
Good
Greg.
job, dude.
Also, do not pick that up because it overwrites the lamp, which is the progression item.
Oh god.
That's just an antidote.
Wait, yeah, that explains so many things.
Yes. I wish I was joking about that, but it overwrites it entirely.
Yeah, I've got a donation from Coyote Seattle for $50 that says, "Hey, bro, Sencha,
What?
good luck on the race."
Thanks.
If you had said no there, I would have been like, wow. He just wanted to wish you good luck, bro, Sencha.
Sure he did. Oh, come on. Okay. Come on, give me yellow sword. Okay, lots of yellow swords. Good.
There it is. This is the last one. Give me harp.
Forget what's in this one. A bag. I like bags. Okay.
Okay, so that did not despawn. That means the bow and arrow will also not despawn. So I need to not get it this time.
Come on, let me through. Okay, that boss is down.
All right, I am on to the final stage.
So am I. In just a second.
It's really close.
'Kay.
This is good.
This is nuts. How are we both here?
We are. Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive.
This is like some weird, awful game, Dimensional Vortex. You guys are almost synced up. This is crazy.
Don't jinx it.
Okay. A kiss is not a contract, but it's very nice.
Okay, downgrade the weapon. There'll be one more health refill right here. And final boss time.
All right, here we go.
I'm coming, Dark. Don't leave without me. Okay.
Okay, I gotta kill the shield first.
No, I gotta kill the shield first.
My shield's dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
And now
you-
the sword.
Yeah, now you just need to, yeah.
You have a
Sword is
lot
dead.
more health than I do.
And then gotta kill this mouth. And then we actually have to kill all of those heads. And they all have their own amount of HP, and there's no indication you're ever hitting them. And when they touch you, they do 1 damage per frame if you are not swinging your weapon. Come on, you guys, get over here.
Okay. This fight is so dumb. I mean, this game is so dumb.
I was
but-
about to say.
Come on, come on.
Over here.
Oh man.
1 head's down. 2
Two
heads are
down.
down.
What?
Oh, wow.
Come
No,
on.
Dragon
Get
Dark!
over here,
Come
you.
on, come on.
Okay, gotta get risky. Risky business.
Come on.
Risky business.
It's keeping its distance.
This one does not want to come near me. He'll be over in a second, though.
Sure he will, Dragon Dark. Invite him over for a cup of tea.
I will invite him for a cup of tea.
Hey now, we just saw Rose have a cup of tea, so.
That was some good tea.
That was some good tea.
The best tea. Okay, come on.
The last head is always the worst one because it never wants to come near you, and they mimic your movements sometimes.
Yeah, it's weird.
I clearly think Athena is trying to
Oh my
force
God.
a close race in its own way. It remembers the last time.
Come on. Come on.
This boss is so, it's like so
I hate
RNG.
this. Okay, 1 head down.
Uh-oh.
Come on, you.
Okay. But you come over here. Yeah. Come on, boy.
Come on.
Come on, boy. Don't let Dragon Dark win, please.
Yeah!
Time.
Woo! Come on, bro. Finish it out.
Oh, I will.
You
I
got
will.
this.
Like,
You say
I
that.
could still die. I
yeah,
could
that's
still
what I was
die.
gonna say. Don't.
This boss is incredibly dumb.
So dumb.
This ending is also incredibly dumb.
Yeah.
And as I found out a few months ago at the Best of Nest Marathon. If you're poisoned and you come into this ending, your life continues to tick down and you will die. and have to redo the entire boss.
One head left. One head left. Come on, bro.
You got it. You got this.
Come on!
He wants no part of you now.
Apparently, what a jerk face. Literally a jerk face.
Yeah, literally a jerk face.
Come on.
Come on.
No!
Yeah! Yes! You ready on time? You ready on it? And time!
Woo!
You both.
We
finished.
both finished!
What the crap?
We finished the game. It let us finish. That's more than we were expecting.
So what's the world record on this game?
1920-something?
19?
I've got just over 20 or
21. I think it's like 21:08 for you, and I got like a 1922 because So the final boss literally saved like 50 seconds for my world record run because it gave me like the god pattern.
Yeah. But hey, any day where both of you finish Athena is a good day.
I know. This is 3 times now we have both finished this game.
In races, we have never lost a single time together.
Yeah.
The master of bad games, ladies and gentlemen.
I apologize for nothing.
You wouldn't have apologized anyways.
No, I wouldn't have.
Can I turn it off yet?
By the way, you can pause in the ending, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you can. Doesn't do anything.
It just stops the music. It'll prevent you from dying if you're poisoned.
Oh, whoa. Good.
Poison
good.
skip.
You know what? Maybe it's best to just let her go to her castle and then die, you know? It's a happy end, okay?
Yes.
Happy end for both the player and you can cut us
You can
off
cut
whenever you want.
anytime now.
We can also blab however much you want. Like, we can do that. Thank you, by the way, to Justin, who somehow still stands me when I play this game. And also for Carrie, who, like, back at home would listen to me play, and she'd just kind of close the door and walk away.
She's a loving sister.
I remember that. She, so he's referring to Essentia.
Yeah.
His sister, who, whenever he was doing attempts, would just shut the door and then shut the next door and make sure nobody could hear what was going on in that room.
Yeah.
She takes care of you.
She takes care of herself and her children.
Yeah. Also, I do think that some of your strats are quite a bit better. I'm going to learn them, okay?
Yes.
Not all of them, because some of them are dumb.
Why are you saying you want to learn them?
That would mean you want to keep
don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm holding you to this.
This was recorded.
Whatever. Twitch cops, delete that VOD.
Seriously, you can cut anytime.
All right, thanks to Brosentia and Dragon Dark one more time. Both of them